Hello and welcome to the Gloom. Doing some round 3, and it's going to be an exciting round. A lot of action going down in this round, and so you'll get to see what's going to go down here as we get into this room and what's going to happen in that room. Some mistakes made by us, but you'll see. We'll watch it all unfold. So Adonis is going to go first, our Tinkerer right here, and he's going to be the first one to move. Adonis wanted some loot, but these are the only 2 loots available, and neither card has a loot move, and he doesn't plan on ending his move on either of these. So remember, you either have to use a move that says loot, such as this one, or you have to end your turn on a coin to get some loot. So, sorry Adonis, no loot for you today. I'll also point out that summons cannot get loot, and it's debatable whether this summon could have even been here. It may have had to have been summoned here since the coin was here. But for this round, or this quest, we're just gonna leave it as is. So Adonis wanted to use Energizing Tonic, wanted to move 6 and gain 1 experience. And so bear with me here as I try to fit it all in one thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he wanted to move 5 and end up right in front of this big baddie right here and take him on by himself. So he does get 1 experience for that. Let me go ahead and add his experience there. And his next attack, this is a mistake that Adonis made that we've made many times, where we tried to use the bottom of 2 cards, and you can't do that. So he wanted to use Toxic Bolt, he wanted to use Attack 5, Range 2. Well, you already moved 6, you can't use the bottom twice. So you're gonna have to use this one here. And so what do we got? We got an Attack 2 with a poison, and your modifier was a +2, so you're doing an Attack 4 with a poison. So this guy's gonna take 4 hit points of damage, and is also now going to be poisoned. So let me make sure I mark him as poisoned. All right, so he's poisoned for this round. 4 hit points. That only drops him to 41. So he's going to be at 41 hit points now instead of 45. So we still got a long way to go as far as eliminating this guy here. And our Adonis is out here in the open. So that is scary. We'll see how this plays out. The next person to move would be Rat Damon, and the summon moves first. So put the coin back. Summon's going to go ahead and enter the room here. So where is it here? I guess it'll go here. So there's our summon, and it is in the room. Great. And our little Rat Damon wanted to use Scurry, but didn't want to use the move, the loot. Instead, I wanted to move 2 because I wanted to get in the room. So I'm going to skip the loot, get into the room, because I need to get in there and help Adonis as quick as I can. As you notice, I'm not going to get that experience because I didn't use this move. Instead, I subbed for the move 2. So no experience for Rat Damon. Then the next move is Feedback Loop, and I'm going to use this attack, but there's no one there, but at least I'll activate it. So basically, I'm going to get an additional attack point for every attack. I'm not going to get this experience yet because I haven't hit anyone. And I also gain 1 shield, meaning if I attack someone next round, I'll get 1 shield point. And every single time I attack, I'll get that because it's an augment card until I disable that card. And so that is where Rat Damon will end his turn. Now, the order of the draw. The archers here and here. So we got a regular archer and an elite archer. They now go next. And so elites always go first. So elite archer. And let me show you what he got here. So an elite archer has 7, attacks 3 with a range of 5. So obviously Adonis is right in its range. Also got a +2. So 3 + 2, that's 5 hit points off of Adonis. So Adonis is down to 3. Okay. Now, this archer gets to go. And Adonis is still in range. So we got 2 + 2. So that's 4 hit points off of Adonis. And if you see, Adonis only has 3. So Adonis, unfortunately, is going to have to lose a card to absorb that hit. And as you know, that is random. And so he is going to lose Enhancement Field. This card is now gone and lost for the remainder of this quest, because I don't think he has an ability to bring it back. All right, so Adonis is in trouble. He basically died. So he died right there, and this guy has not gone yet. And he's all alone here. All these guys are going to target Adonis. He was the first one in the room, and he's the closest. So his bravery of, let me at him, I'm going to go take out the leader myself, is not paying off yet. Like I said, he still has 41 damage still, or 41 hit points. So that takes us to Ivanta, who is way up here. And Ivanta is going to use special mixture to heal 3 to herself. So Ivanta gets 3 because she wants her hit points back to full health. And then the second move Ivanta was going to do was this one. On your next 4 attacks targeting enemies adjacent to none of their allies, so that would be none of the bad guys because they're all next to each other for now. But if they were separate, he gets an additional 2 attacks. So he gets to save this card for 4 turns. All right. So Ivanta's still in the first room. Now, we get to our commander here. And our commander, let me pull up his stat here. He is poisoned. So that's his 45, which is now 41. He moves 4, attacks 4. He has no range though, so he's got to move. And he got to move -1, attack -1, but his range moved up. So, so his range, because of this card, he can attack this guy from where he's at. And so he's going to attack. He has 2 target, so he can attack 2 guys, but these guys are too far away. He's not going to be able to reach because his range is only 3 with that card. So 1, 2, 3. He's only going to get there. So that's what he got, and he got a +0. So he has an attack of 4, but remember -1, so he has an attack of 3. So he's going to attack Adonis for 3. Adonis only has 3 hit points. Adonis has to lose another card to absorb the hit. And so the card he is going to lose is like Sorry, gotta do this randomly here. Is going to lose his stun shot. This card is now gone. So Adonis, you have lost 2 cards. Yeah, good times. So you ran out there to be the hero, and you basically died twice to try to be the hero here. And that's going to conclude our round. We are in trouble, guys. Adonis has died twice, only has 3 hit points. So he's already down 2 cards, only has 3 hit points. He has 3 enemies looking to kill him, including this guy who has 41 hit points. Rat Damon is way back here. The summon's only going to get here next turn, so the summon's not even going to get close yet. And Ivanta's not even in the room. Ivanta's way up there. Oh man, this quest sucks, dude. We are already in so much trouble here. Oh, this ice thing's gone. I don't know how we're gonna get out of this one. This is gonna be tough. But if you remember from my last episode, these are the only 3 guys we gotta kill. So if we can just focus and get these guys dead as quick as possible, we'll be all right. But this guy has so much hit points. Yeah, round 4 is going to be interesting, to say the least. Adonis, I love you. The whole let's go get him is admirable, but you died twice, man. But that's why we play the game, to have moments like that where you just kind of say, screw it, I'm going to go for it. And sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Obviously, this time it didn't. It hurt a lot. So we'll see how this plays out. Interesting. We might die already in Quest 2. But join us for round 4 coming up next.